Happy holidays.
Oh, I'm sorry. Are you all here? My bad. Let me turn these lights on. That's better. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the bathroom. Specifically, the bathroom from Doom 3. I spent, I think, 2 days figuring out how to import this into Unity. This took an obnoxious amount of effort, but now I know how to do it. I could do a lot of other things, too. I just realized I would press save in Warudo for quite some time. Let me do that. I would have regretted not doing that. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all having a good day. This is what I would have been doing with my stream 2 years ago if I thought anybody was going to watch. And it took me a really long time to realize that people are actually enjoy watching my streams and that I should probably put some more effort into them. Oh, the tape cassette's having some. So every time he's smoking, when the cassette launches, it just runs into his hand. So I've got to put the smoke away before he can, yeah. Here, there we go. Here, somebody smash that, pop that tape again. Oh. Come on, I'm not in the way. I ain't gonna block it. There it goes. Hang on, can I catch it? There, try again. Here. I'm open. Come on. Yeah, I got it. So anyway, it's absolutely delightful. I've been having a fucking blast setting all this up. Somebody asked if the mirror works. No, absolutely not. Also, yes. Here, let me show you how that works. It's a render texture, but trust me, I have a whole scene set up for that I'll show you later. David Byrne voice. By the way, the rest of the level's also here. I should mention it's all here. I didn't just import the bath. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, wait, this is just the bathroom. Where's the rest of the level? Oh, that was a separate file. Oh, right. I had a catastrophe when I was working on this and vaporized my entire project because I tried to update a library and it didn't go well. Yeah, the tape is a physics object. In fact, I agree this would be a good VR chat world. Hey, I know how to do it now. I've never used VR chat. I don't particularly want to, but I absolutely do have the skill set now to do it. A couple of things. Originally, the Super Turbo Turkey Puncher wasn't here, and the decor wasn't the best, so I put up some posters. Those also weren't here originally. But we'll do more with this in a future video. I have some plans. In any case, though, this is what I've always wanted to do with just in general. Just name your topic. This is how I wanted to do it. Oh, interesting. Hang on a second. There we go. I really need to have. Oh, wait a minute. That's right. I have the chat object in the world. I forgot about this fact. How do I pull that in? I don't remember how to turn that on. How do I turn that on? Oh, here it is. Is that going to work? Oh, no, it's not going to work because it's, oh, let me think for a moment. Oh, hey, terrific. I no longer need to do that via another local NDI stream. I can actually switch that out for a web page. Lovely. There we go. On. And then, oh, well, we'll just have to, there we go. How do there. Let's just move that up. We'll want to make it a little bigger. There we go. I guess I could make it the Super Turbo Turkey Puncher screen. I guess I could do that, and I guess I'm required by law to do that. So let's just do that. I'm in the toilet. Okay, so let's just wait, I can just there we go. I should put this on anytime I'm doing maintenance. It's like, oh well, we gotta work on the layout. There we go. Absolutely flawless, no notes. Again, as noted, I'm having a goddamn blast with all of this. Chat gamified. Technically, I imagine that I could actually do some sort of fuck this rules. I didn't even think. Oh, I'm a coward. I can't believe I didn't think to do it like this until now. Oh, I'm wrong about things. It is so complicated to set up these scenes. Let me tell you, it's just ridiculous how much effort it takes. Oh, I better solve this. Save this. There we go. Yes, that is absolutely an Alpha 3 reference. I don't know about Alpha 3 specifically, but probably. This music is from Doom 2. This is a song called... Yes, somebody else pegged it correctly earlier. It's Waiting for Romero to Play. You probably heard that delicious slurp I just did. If Neomaro's redeem doesn't work, I'm going to go fix the redeem system right now by blowing out the entire account mechanic. Yeah, exactly. I ran this to like 6 filters in Audacity, all right? I wanted it to sound 100% accurate. This is precisely how it would sound. Neil, I'm waiting for you to press that button. I gotta see whether the... Nope, doesn't work. Okay, fuck this. All right, everybody, you're gonna have to chill here for a couple more minutes because I'm about to go in and just fix this thing. I'm sick of this. I don't even care anymore. It was fun while it lasted. How do I back this up? Hang on, I gotta open a putty session and tar GZ all this shit. No, fuck that. I'm just gonna make a folder on my desktop and download it all. There we go. There we go. Backup folder. Okay. All right. Grab that. Downloading. Downloading. Making. God, it's hot in this room. All right, there we go. All right, now edit index.html. Okay. And I'm going to just... How do I do this? Give me a moment. This won't take long. Here we go. Okay, on load. Okay, we're just gonna evaporate. We're just gonna evaporate all of that. There we go. Replace that with just the populate page command. Okay, and then let's lose UUID. It's so much easier to remove an account system than to add it. Did you know that? Turns out, it's fucked up, isn't it? Okay, there we go. All right, that should do it. All right, and now if I look at the network request, if I click this button, it is still sending it with a UUID. Now, why did that happen? Hang on, Control F5. There, that's much better. Okay, now I just go in and edit redeem.py. Okay, and we just delete everything having to do with user accounts. All right, lose that. Lose that. Lose all of that. Lose that. We'll worry about usernames some other time. Lose that. Okay. All right. Okay, that's all gone. All right, now we go into mix it up. I'm almost done. I promise. I really am. Okay. Export. Redeem. Account system. Save file. Okay, there we go. Delete get user data. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. Delete that. All right. And I believe that's all she wrote. Okay, let's test this. Fuck yeah. Huh?
Don't do that.
Weapon. Okay, perfect. All right, enjoy. I fixed it. Don't bother with the fucking register thing anymore. Maybe I'll bring that back in the future. Also, everyone, don't be a dipshit. Don't make me regret this, because I'll put it back. I'll do it.
Yeah! All right!
All right, let me open the window. I'll be right back.
Don't do that.
Okay, there we go. Okay. Yeah, if Clive is good at anything, it's not programming. And if he's good at something else, it's unprogramming. Anyway, what are we doing here? That's interesting. That's not as loud as I would have expected it to be. Is there a weird effect due to the fact that I'm playing music? Let's turn the music off and then fire that again. Yeah, that should be louder. Well, let me go turn it up then. Did I actually... I don't think I provided a method for people to trigger that, did I? No, I don't think I did. Wow. Oh, there's the sound effect. Okay, there we go.
50 tons of literal shit.
Oh yeah, you know, now I think okay, yeah. That's wait a minute. How did anybody trigger that? The button for that isn't there anymore. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna turn this up by 10%. Hopefully it's not too loud. No, that's too loud. That's too loud. I'm sorry. Oh, because I'm sorry. I put it was 0.1 sound volume. I put in 0.2 and it filled in a 1, so it was 1.2. There we go. Yeah, let's just increase that to 0.5. We got to get this tuned in. All right. There, that's about the sound effect. That's about the level we're looking for. Also, hey, look at me. I'm the guy who actually bothered to remember to turn off the chair. Holy shit. Why don't I have a 300 megabytes redeem yet? Ah, shit. All right, hang on. So part of the problem is that, okay, so two things. First off, HSN keeps having that particular source video pulled down off of YouTube whenever it gets uploaded, which is really funny. I have a copy of it somewhere. Yeah, it's been pulled down again. Oh, wait. Oh, here we go. Okay, cool. Okay, I'm doing it right now. Let me just rip this sound in Audacity. It's like I could download the YouTube video and then convert it to audio and then do all these other steps, or I could just do a loopback record off my main audio output. Okay, all right. All right, record. Let me turn this all the way up. Okay, hang on. There's a couple she says 300 megabytes several different times, which is really not surprising. So let me find. This comes with the CD-ROM built in. Man, this is such a long video. This is like a it's like a 20-minute video. All right, 300 megabytes. Here we go. Is this it? Every time I hear this source material, it's just terrific. Okay, I'm almost done here. I also do absolutely love the part where, if you watch the whole thing, she's just like, the memory storage of a CD-ROM is something like, I don't know exactly, but it's something like 100 times, at least 100 times more storage capacity on a CD-ROM. She's just completely fucking just free-balling it. It's great. Okay, there we go. All right. Let's get this sound effect here. Wait. Oh, here we go. Yeah, I captured like 4 different clips and I lost them in Audacity.
Where is it?
There it is. Okay, I got it, folks. We got it. I just have to insert 1/2 second silence, save as FLAC, export, making. All right. So I'm going to press the all right button. Okay, we go over here, we go to streaming, we just put it in this folder here, and then I just edit redeems.jason.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it, everybody.
I live again.
That's not it. No, that's the wrong one. You didn't do it.
All right.
There we go. That's better.
Yeah.
Well, I'll accept yeah.
Don't do that.
All right.
We love to kid around here. We love to kid around. All right.
300 megabytes.
Oh, I didn't make it loud. I need to make it loud. Oops. Let's see. Effect, volume, amplify. There we go. All right. Export audio. Audio.
300 megabytes.
Of storage capacity. That's right.
300
There it is.
megabytes.
All right. Perfect. New super resolution YouTube feature. I have not seen that.
Megabytes.
I assume that's more their stupid. Wait, YouTube DL it by this point. What are you talking about? Like, I still would have had to scrub through the video and find the clip. It's a 20-minute clip. So, like, I still had to find it. It wasn't the capturing into Audacity that took time.
100 megabytes.
All right. Okay, well, that's looking pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and say that was time well spent. Anyway, I wasn't joking about the. Oh shit! Hang on a second. Somebody just offered to send me a vinyl of Frankie Goes to Hollywood's "Welcome to the Pleasure Dome." Hang on. Is it an original, contemporary pressing or modern hyper loudness war ass repressing? Because I actually am very much into that. All right. I can't pass. Are you fucking kidding? I can't pass that up. That's how the. By the way, the cat jam does not. The cat jam is not correctly is not correctly cropped on the side, but I think it enhances things if I just keep it. Anyway. Yeah, it's just a green screen. Yeah, I just grabbed a green screen copy of the original video that somebody just like smashed together in a video editor and just pulled that in and then chromed it in the. It's like being chromed by a pixel shader, I guess. Anyway, so I do actually want to play a video game. We're gonna play a video game. How do you redeem? It didn't get pinned. Damn it! Here, I'll pin it. Pin message. There you go.
300 megabytes.
So the one thing is like I introduced the points system specifically so that people wouldn't just like hyper spam these sound effects, and I realized like we just got a new sound effects. This probably won't be a problem in future videos. However, sometimes I wonder if I sometimes I wonder if I had a point. The background that we're looking at right now is the bathroom from the beginning of Doom 3. It's the one where you have the completely inexplicable like moment of hellfire that has no diegetic meaning in the game, but is supposed to be spooky.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So let's just turn the lights out and let's switch back over to the. Oh, you know what I just realized? Oh, I hadn't thought about this. The lights here actually affect Clive on the main camera. So what's this going to look like? Oh my god, he looks like that.
Is it?
Oh, fuck, that's cool. I wasn't ready for it to be cool as hell. Well. But I can turn the lights back on. Okay, excellent. Yeah, I was threatening to do the Doom 3 bathroom last time, and then after I finished, I was just like,
Don't do that.
well, I should probably do it. I should probably actually do it. It is great that I could just turn the lights off dynamically. I need to add the sound effects to that sketch as well. I guess if I were playing a spooky game, I could do that, but I think we'll leave those on. You know, the cigarette doesn't light up my face, but I need to change that. I really need to do something about that. Okay, so having said that, Let me turn that on. Let me turn that off. Let me go in here and turn on the SIG in mouth blueprint. There we go. And then I need to turn on the gamepad blueprint. Okay. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. That's the one. That's the one. That's not the one. Wait a minute. Why is his hand up there now? Let me think about this for a second. Oh, right. Right, because I have to turn off the... So I'm still figuring out how to use all the mechanisms for... Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out how to use all the mechanisms for Oh, man, he's holding the gamepad in his knees. All right, we're going to have to pick a different gay pose for him because this one is apparently too gay. Let's try... Oh, that's not gay enough. That one's all right. That's pretty good, actually. Yeah, that's all right. Do I have ambient occlusion turned off on this camera? Because he looks like he's full bright, and the ambient occlusion really helps with that. There we go. Just turn down that intensity a little bit. There, that's better. Oh, I actually do kind of have some sliders for setting the gay amount. Yeah. So, by the way, another thing I was going to mention, just to celebrate my W's here, is since my last stream, I've rebuilt the entire VTubing setup, and I rebuilt the entire VTubing setup so that I could I have everything running off of what was just the Clive box. So the OBS stream is actually coming off of the dedicated machine that I built to run Clive on. Now it's doing the compositing, it's running the chat bot, it's doing everything. So if my main PC crashes, it won't take out the stream. So that's cool. At least I like to think so. This came about because I realized I was like NDIing a whole bunch of stuff around, and I realized, what if I just NDI'd one thing? Wouldn't it make more sense? Because I couldn't get Clive's mouth to synchronize with the are we getting audio? Oh, that's right. I was having some trouble earlier with the audio, and I had to mute it. There we go. You should be getting it now. And now I'm getting it too. But yeah, I had some trouble getting Clive's mouth to synchronize with the audio. So I decided that it made more sense to just put the mic directly into the box that's doing the that's rendering the model. And then once I'd done that, it's like, well, wait a minute. What at this point, what is actually being done on my main PC other than running the game? So why don't I just send the game over to the other machine? And that's exactly what I did, and it actually worked really well. And so what I I don't have a way to show you this, but what I actually ended up setting up is I used one of those programs for doing network-based KVM, basically. That is to say, it's like software KVM, where it just like lets you seamlessly move your mouse from one machine over to the other. I just have my second monitor connected to the stream box. So, oh, cool. Now, one thing that sucks is that for some reason, Game Capture keeps freaking out and losing this particular window. So, there we go. Okay, it's working now. Though, man, the capture rate could be higher, I tell you what. Well, maybe that's actually correct. Well, anyway, yeah, so here's Unreal 2. Wow, is it supposed to look like that? I don't actually know.
Yeah!
It doesn't feel like it's supposed to... Doesn't... Yeah, Clive's left eye is having some problems due to the face tracking. Okay, yeah, I don't know what's going on there, but let's just start a new game. So, by the way, if you've never seen this is Unreal 2, which I have not played seriously in a while, but I remember back in the day, my view of this game was that it was their attempt at a Halo killer. And that I would say it didn't really nail it. Yeah, it was not many of the things it was supposed to be, but it was very ambitious. It's just Epic was starting to lose their way already at that point. They were starting to really just like completely forget, well, I guess Epic really, by the time Unreal came out, they were very much an engine company that also made games in the Carmack tradition. Right, yeah, the protagonist is just like as a character, he's very flat and slow, but then as a player character, he's also very flat and slow. I was actually enamored with this game when it came out, and I completed it. Is the game audio a bit quiet? It looks like it's a bit quiet.
Yeah!
The water animation's way too fast. So that's the thing, is like my theory is that Epic has been a game engine company for a long, long time. Oh yeah, this is not Unreal, but it is a video game you can play. Like, this is, like, legally, from like a contractual standpoint, this is a video game. Also, it's funny how, like, this thing has been buried in IP hell for years and years and years, and then Epic just decided, even after they, like, finally dug it back out and made it available again, they was like, actually, no, we never made a video game before Fortnite. That's what's going to make us finally succeed, is by pretending we never made anything else.
Good to see you, Dalton. I'll get right to the point. Your request for reinstatement in the Marines has been denied. Again. I know you're disappointed, but we can try again in 6 months.
Can I bucket up the line?
I spoke with General Drexler personally. It was no go.
Damn.
When you
The,
return
like,
to your ship,
clipped,
you'll have a new pilot.
like,
He's a
pseudo-military
named Naban.
dialogue
We got
is
him in an
very
officer
good.
exchange program. He's some kind of muckety-muck on his home planet, and the brass want him kept out of harm's way. You've got the quietest patrol, so you're it.
I'm getting mighty tired of babysitting the ass end of nowhere.
The Colonial Authority isn't so bad, John. We don't see as much action as the Marines, but our tradition of service is just...
AI, this is just
Save
like
it for the
what
recruits, sir.
all
I
game
know
voice
the
acting used to
score.
sound like.
Stow it, Dalton. We've got a new refresher course set up in the basement.
Yeah, I think the shadows were bugged
Run
out
to
from the
get back to your
get-go.
ship. Dismissed. Do you want to take the training run, or get back to your ship?
I'm going to press 2 because that tutorial is
Safe journey, John.
incredibly boring. Anyway, so video games. So one thing is I'm prepared for the frame rate to be kind of hinky. It looks to me like... So on my machine, it's running at like 120 FPS, no problem. In the stream, I can't exactly tell. It feels like it's about like 30-odd. I've had varying success with NDI since I started using it. Like yesterday, it seemed to be going pretty well. Now I'm not sure how I feel. But I guess the question is, does anybody care? Does it look okay? Does it just, like, generally, does it look okay to you? Let me know in the comments. Because, like, the question is not, does it look beautiful? The question is, does it look watchable? Looks fine? Okay. Yeah, no, the degree to which this is just a Halo clone is, like, at the time, it was turbo obvious, and people didn't miss it. You know, there were, a game doesn't deserve 120 FPS. Okay, yeah, just, yeah, NDI is new tech's, like, move video across the network, using spooky action at a distance. Yeah, so that's the thing, is like I could run a capture card. The problem is, as soon as I do that, what's going to happen is Microsoft is going to decide that my email address and name and address should appear in an advertisement for Office, which they will then put on my primary display, which just so happens to be the one that I just plugged in, that, like, in no universe should ever be considered the primary display. It is impossible at this point, thanks primarily to Microsoft, but also to browser vendors and website vendors. It is simply impossible to show your desktop to anyone without getting doxxed. It can't be done. It is physically... It is not within the capabilities of this universe. Every single fucking website and application wants to dox you. They're constantly going, hey, legal name and email address. Did you know that your credit card number? And, you know, it's absurd. Steam is constantly trying to expose my fucking account name for absolutely no reason whatsoever. I have a display name. I do not ever want to see my login name in 10 billion years. I have never typed it in. I have been using SteamGuard for like 10 years. There's no reason this should ever come up. Windows has no reason to constantly dox me in the Start menu and Task Manager and everywhere. And websites have no reason to just randomly pop up and say, hey, legal name. Would you like to log in with your fucking Google account that you didn't ask to log in with? But they all do this constantly. So I will never show the screen of my computer to anyone ever again. As long as I fucking live. Because I hate deleting VODs and then wondering whether somebody ripped them and is now going to steal my fucking identity. Yeah, Wi-Fi AP list, like, yeah, you name it. Like, I'm running Windows 11, but like, what fucking difference does it make? Because this was like, again, it's not even Windows' fault. Every single program wants to do this now. I can never show you a web browser because I can go to like Stack Exchange and it'll pop up, hey, legal name, would you like to log in with Google in the upper right? And I don't even know where it got it from. I have no idea how it found out that I had a Google login and then put my fucking name on the screen. It's ridiculous. Yeah, exactly. Like, this is applicable to every single goddamn computer now. You could be on a Mac. It's going to do the same thing because now it's in browsers. So it's fucking exhausting. And so I just gave up. It's ridiculous. Yep. There is no way to take your legal name out of the fucking start menu in Windows if you ever put it in. Because once you have a Microsoft account, you'd be stupid to get rid of it. Sure, you could make a new one and call it, Bozo Fuck Clown, but like sooner or later you're going to have to put that into something. You are going to be forced to put that into something where that name is going to be shown to a customer service agent. You just don't have a choice. Like, it's the exact opposite of the iPhone. Not that Apple has actually fixed this problem in their shit either, but it's just like, how the iPhone is just like every single decision is like, well, we can't do blah, no matter how convenient it would be, because it would be like a huge privacy problem that's just unfixable, and we would rather not have the privacy issue, regardless of the convenience aspects. You're like, good point. Microsoft's just like, hey, we were thinking that your social security number would be a great PIN. So we've just looked that up automatically in the social security database, and you can't change it. And also, if you forget it, just to be convenient, we're going to show you the last 4 on your login screen as a reminder. Just a little hint. It's fucking stupid. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you make a Word document, and despite the fact that you never logged into Word, it's going to embed your shit in there. It's just... Nope. I'm good. Thanks. I'm fucked. I accept that I'm fucked. I'm not one of those people who thinks they can opt out. Like, I'm not naive. I'm sorry. Your way of protecting yourself and not participating in all this bullshit is to simply be paranoid. Because sooner or later you will trust something that will fuck you. I mean, I swear to God, I've had at least one video game put my fucking real legal name inside the game UI. So like at this point, it's just unwinnable. I mean, again, if I were on Linux, this would still be happening because I participate in like larger culture, and so I have to have a Google account and a Microsoft account and like 12 other accounts that I have to put my real name in because it's used for billing. So like I don't get to not put my name into accounts that can then be scraped out by every single website. Oh, sure, the site can't see it. It's just the fucking OAuth embed. Right? When I go to Stack Exchange, they don't know my name until I click the login button. It's just the iframe that the Google login is loading in. But, like, it's there on my screen, and anyone looking over my shoulder can see it. So, like, again, I don't know how many times to tell you this. Like, it has nothing to do with the operating system. Like, the problem here is that you have to put your name into online accounts in order to do things, and they will not let you say, never show my billing name ever. Ever. At all. And under any circumstances. Show it to me if I call you, read off my social security number and like 4 forms of ID, and then you can mail it to me in a fucking envelope. Those are the circumstances under which you could read my fucking real name back to me. That's it.
Sir. Ship's engineer Isaac is standing by on the upper deck, and ship's pilot Naban has the con.
I'm trying to remember if the alien pilot in this is hot. I think he is. Can't remember. This predates Mass Effect by a couple of years, I think. And yet, when I think of the Normandy, this is what I see in my head.
What's your Android phone hot take?
My Android phone hot take, well, that I like them more than iPhones, like, tremendously. Like, I find the iPhone, like, really... I have tried to use an iPhone several times, and every time I'm just like, wow, I feel like I'm being insulted and belittled. This sucks. It's very much a like, oh, you didn't want to use it the way we imagined you would? Why? What would be your reason for that? That doesn't make, we don't understand that. We can't comprehend why you would. You must be wrong. You must be mistaken. Just like everything else with Apple. So that's my hot take. Anyway, yeah. So fun fact, I'm pretty sure that every time I think of Mass Effect, I've been envisioning this ship. I'm pretty sure this is what I think of as the Normandy in my head. So just putting that out there. God, I think you have to go. I think there's a micro mission where you have to go down into the fucking bilges and kill rats in your ship for some reason.
Welcome back, boss. You want to inspect the upper deck?
This fucking guy. I've always been a fan of this guy who's got like all this bionic shit, including like the headgear, and then he's just permanently smoking. You know, points at cigarette. Okay, yeah, Beeplitch, if you're gonna be like that, no problem. Okay, here's the answer. Every single time Apple does something, everybody else fucking clones it. And so every time that Apple does something, I don't get to opt out of it. They do something stupid, and I'm like, wow, I don't like that. Well, good thing that Apple users do. They could have a good time over. Oh, wait a minute. Every other product on the market just did the same thing. It's almost like the whole concept of like capitalism being all about competition and encouraging innovation and companies coming up with different approaches to the same problem for different people's needs to find out what the best solution is not something that any actual business believes in. Turns out that actually they all just clone the one that they think is a ticket to instant success, which is why you can no longer buy a fucking Android phone with a headphone jack. Or a mute switch. There were several of those, I think, and now there's none because Apple took it off, so there it goes. The only thing Apple has ever done that was incredibly stupid but did not get cloned by everybody is putting the charging port on the bottom of the mouse. That was a level of stupidity so massive that even like Samsung and LG looked at it and were like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. God. Like, I don't give a shit what Apple is doing. I give a shit that every other company clones everything they do. However, what this means in practice is I wish they would stop fucking doing stuff. So there's your explanation. If it wasn't my business, it wouldn't be my business. I'd be happy to ignore them. Unfortunately, I don't have that option. Anyway.
Might as well. What do you got?
Let's inspect the top deck of the ship.
Disturbed. We've put Naban in the other port cabin, but his gear is still in the hold, so there's nothing to see yet. Let's look at the starboard berths instead.
Sure, man. Let's go look at the starboard berths. Oh, if I hold shift, it makes me walk at exactly his pace. This owns.
Hide cabin. Spotless, as usual, I'm sure. I'll wait here.
Yep. Is that the fucking jump boots from, like UT2K4? Probably. Tycho. Don't know what that's a reference to. I'm sure it's some kind of reference. Oh, we got 5D chess. We got 5D chess. All right, we got our Star Trek reference. Excellent. My posting station. Man, what was the point? You think about this. What was the point in history when everybody just sighed and accepted that we were never going to get magneto-optical? That it was just never going to happen. At some point, everybody looked at themselves, and there's nothing wrong with wireless mice, Kyle. What are you talking about? I own several. They work really well, and not having the cable in the way most of the time is fantastic if you just put the charging port on the end. Come on. Why are you being like a weird curmudgeon about it? There's nothing, like, what the hell? That's so weird. We've got the exact terminal from The Matrix. Like, I think that's a screenshot from the movie.
Moving on. And the idiots in supply still haven't sent up any spare transducers. How they expect me to keep this bucket of bolts airborne is beyond me.
I mean, I own a number of wireless mic with the charging port in a sensible place, and I unplug them until they need to be charged, and I use them on the cable for a little bit, and it's inconvenient, and then I unplug the cable, and it's nice to have it unplugged again. Come on, man, what are you talking about?
tell you, being on the butt end of the food chain really sucks. If we were a marine ship, we wouldn't have to wait around for parts. I'm making a new art form out of scrounging.
It almost feels like my view is tilted just like 1/10 of a degree to the right for some reason.
I guess the biggest change to the bridge is our new pilot. I'll let you introduce yourself. By the way, I picked up some new ordnance on Avalon. Let's go over it after Ida's briefing. See ya.
Yeah, just barely Dutched angle on your first-person shooter main character. Yeah, Kyle, I've never had that experience. I think maybe you got a bad mouse. I can understand actually why that... You know what? Honestly, I completely respect that position. If that's been your experience, then I completely respect that, but that is a device-specific problem. I can't... I just triggered that door like 50 times at once because I was standing perfectly on top of the trigger. But yeah, if you've actually had that experience, like, oh yeah, no, that's terrible. But I just, yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that.
Green or Ember?
Oh, I'm missing some fonts for my overlays. I gotta fix that. Anyway, you understand why I thought you were being weird, right? I just thought you were being like, oh, who cares if there's a cable there? And it's like, me, lots of people, but no, like that's objectively dog shit. I would not tolerate that. But yeah, like I didn't have that with my first Logitech wireless mouse back in like 2001. Yeah, I couldn't speak to price. Yeah, I don't know. I can't really see why it would have anything to do with the like a question of. Well, anyway, yeah, I couldn't tell you about the price. I'm gonna play this game now. Let's stop talking about any of this. This is exhausting. I do not wish to be having this conversation. I don't know. Sorry. I get a little I'm gonna say that I get a little touchy about people basically telling me I'm an idiot for the things that I like. It gets really frustrating, and it happens a lot. And that's like the last 3 conversation topics we just had is like, oh, you shouldn't like Thing. And I'm like, but I do like Thing. And so you think I'm stupid. So that's cool, which I realize is not what's going on, but it's a thing I'm dealing with. So I'm a little
Don't do that.
Raw about that. Yeah, I'm sorry. Wait, Kelly, I thought I did answer your question. I thought I did. Didn't I? Wasn't it the green or amber? I thought I said green. I'm pro-green. Anyway, let's go talk to this guy. Nah, he's not hot. Crap. I thought I remembered him being hot.
Hello, Marshal, sir. I am saluting you.
Okay, this is the polar opposite of Garrus from Mass Effect.
Buttling?
Buttling. Waiting upon. No, serving. I am seeing many pleasures serving with you. And I am saluting you again.
No need to salute, Naban.
Bad voice, bad body, not hot. I mean,
Aye, sir.
Robot body is good, but
My top priorities.
I was much more in favor of like, well, look, either you know about Garrus or you don't, right? I don't really need to explain anything if you do. But yeah, this guy's a disappointment. I didn't remember him being like that. I thought he was at least somewhere on the like gray to Velociraptor spectrum. Yeah, he's hitting none of the high points. Hey, here's a question: should I have a HUD right now? I feel like I should have some sort of HUD. I mean, I did at least get the V GUI earlier, but like I feel like I should have an objectives display at the moment, and I don't. I wonder where I'm supposed to go and what I'm supposed to do. I guess we can just go look around and see if we can find... God, those doors are really loud. Ah, yes, I see. There's... There are 2 eras in video games, and one of them is we made it possible to walk onto the ladder and you just do the thing you're supposed to do.
300
Oh my God, this is a This is a new way of doing it. This is a new failure mode for video game ladders I wasn't prepared for. Like, I'm used to, like, you know, you back up and you just, like, fall off, but not this. I'm just holding back right now. What if we go left? Nope, that doesn't work either. Hang on. Is there literally any way to get onto this ladder? Whoa, there's no way to do it. The Funk ladder in this game is just fundamentally broken. It just doesn't work. So I go to the video game ladder, and it doesn't work. And it's never working. Okay, now I will say, this is the GOG version. I know there's fall damage, but, like, I don't think there's any here. But I can't imagine they make the ladders any better in the real levels. So, I mean, we'll see. But it would be really funny if this and only this ladder was broken such that you had to jump off of it and make an oof noise as if you were taking 1 HP of damage. But yeah, it is amazing how, like, the solution that was taken by all FPS developers up through the early mid-2000s was to just not solve this problem at all. And just, I don't know, hope for the best. Hope that players figure out some solution. But the thing is, for most games, it's like you could at least, like, either back off of it, and, like, when you start to fall, you'll engage with the Funk ladder entity, or you walk forward and you just, like, your ass glues itself to it, and you just go down the ladder facing the wrong direction. Right? That was an approach. Jesus, that's loud. I don't think it was until, like, 2005, 2006 when anybody actually started putting in, like, a trigger so that when you approach the ladder, you swing yourself around and grab it or anything like that. And I just don't know why. Like, this was a problem. It wasn't not a problem. You know what I mean? Like, everybody could see that it was a problem. Yeah, that's why teleport pads and jump pads were so common back then. Yeah, one wonders, like, what do we do in the game? I'm just sort of wandering around at the moment, but, you know, kind of, like, I'd probably, if I were playing this by myself, I would probably be, you know, engaged with the video game a little more at this point, but this does sort of highlight the fact that there is no obvious guidance given on what to do. Also, you can tell we're in the engineers' quarters because they've got a bunch of concept drawings from the game that they scanned in, right? And then just, like, output from the mapping tools. It's really good. All right, let's, this is a really slow character, holy hell.
A little smoke ain't gonna hurt us. If it starts shooting sparks, then we got trouble.
I don't know what that means. All right. I guess we'll just wander around and see if we can find, any other characters. I think there's supposed to be, like, 2 other crew members. We encountered one for a moment. This is the pilot's quarters. Wait, what do we got here? Oh, right. Yeah, of course. He's, Patterson's Comprehensive presents great sitcoms of the 20th century. Yeah, of course. That would be the usual bit you'd expect from an alien character. I guess I have to get, maybe that one we talked to at the beginning is in her quarters, or maybe back in the shuttle bay. Oh, there she is. Okay. Oh, I think this is notionally like the mission planning room, so I guess.
Ready for the briefing?
There we go.
Fire when ready.
We're headed for Sanctuary, the 5th planet in the Alara system. It's an Earth-style world with a dense jungle covering. It's currently uninhabited except for a Leandri mining operation.
Well, I mean, again, this is made in 2003, 2004, when for some reason everyone was just like, yeah, we're definitely still going to have discs in the future. Even though I think even by that point we knew it was on its way out.
Station Lima 6 on Sanctuary. We're in trouble down here. The facility has been overrun by hostile aliens. We don't know what the
Let me double check. I think it was 2003.
Multiple casualties. Please assist.
Here, Unreal.
That's it.
2.
We don't know who was attacking them or why. Let's look at the main base in the holotank.
Yeah, 2003. Yeah, this got this very much got buried by Doom 3 and many other things.
The Leandri complex has 2 components. The ore processing unit grinds up the rocks and extracts precious
I think this was the last attempt that they made to get anything like narrative out of the Unreal property.
Blueprints of the interior.
Yeah, I was gonna make a quip about her being somewhere between like Beyond Good and Evil and like, you know, Fact 2.
This huge generator provides juice for the heavy rock crushing equipment.
Although it's funny because like
here is the nearest entrance from.
I feel like Ground Zero for this look was actually like French anime.
Good luck down there. Isaac should be waiting across the hall to do your weapons.
Like the French absolutely adored anime. I imagine they still do, but they like very much kept making anime in this era, and just like and a lot of weird, nasty comic books as well. Although I think heavy metal was Canadian, right? I'm pretty sure. But in any case, I feel like I've seen a tremendous number of like French comic books and video games based on same that had that aesthetic in it. Yeah, the Eon Flux vibe, right? Precisely. Eon Flux, Aeon Flux. I don't know. Yeah, the plot of Unreal 1 is not huge, but also it's irrelevant to the game, whereas this one does kind of need... Oh, wait, is heavy metal French? I thought it was Canadian. Hang on, I'm looking this up. Publication history. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, okay, that's what happened. So it was like republished here under that name. So heavy metal is American, apparently not even Canadian. I thought it was Canadian. Oh, but then the original French comic went bankrupt in 1980 and heavy metal went on doing its own thing. Huh. Wacky. Gosh. Oh, so the movie was Canadian. Oh, okay. I guess that does make sense. And then I think heavy metal itself, like the magazine under that name, was like straight up like from the USA. But yeah, they were like, it started out primarily as a translated version of Metal Hurlant, however the fuck you pronounce that. And then they shifted into doing their own original material. Huh, fascinating. All right, well, in any case, that's probably how a lot of that influence entered the U.S. and also probably entered Japan, because there was a lot in the 80s and early 90s. There was a tremendous amount of cross-pollination between the various, like nobody was operating in a vacuum, right? So the manga authors were absolutely looking at stuff out of the U.S. and France and probably other places, and the same is true for everybody else. Everything was getting imported everywhere.
I liberated a grenade launcher and a few frag grenades from a depot in Avalon. You want to take a look?
I have a good night, Fizz, dude.
We brush up on your other weapons.
I'm good on all of that. Okay. Yeah, because like I already went through the training like several months ago when I played this game, thinking about streaming it, and then decided it was too goddamn slow to stream. But I don't care anymore, so I'm just doing whatever. Can we just... Yeah, we can just go. Excellent. Blade run him. Blade run them.
Remember now, search and rescue. No rough stuff.
Yes, Mother.
Look, I'm not kidding.
You're gonna get sued by whoever owns the alien IP.
300 megabytes.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is like I this is not my fight to have, but I do think that when people are like, oh, such and such, Blade Runner in particular, like, oh, Blade Runner is so xenophobic, and then you look at all the people that it's ostensibly phobic towards, they're like, no, that's fucking rules. This kicks ass. What are you talking about? So I don't know. I think maybe I'd ask them whether I should be upset. Man, throughout the early 2000s, video games were just like... Video games were working so hard towards trying to get, cinematics going. And I think Halo was like the only... Well, maybe I'm wrong about this, but I feel like I remember that Halo actually managed to get the... Yeah, I don't know if these aliens are hot either. We'll see. I want to say that Halo is one of the very few games where, like, you don't have the machinima problem, right? Where, like, in a cinematic, one character does something, and then there's, like, a half-second pause, and then the other one goes, oof, and plays an animation. But, like, if Halo cracked it, I don't remember if they did or didn't, nobody else did. And yeah, likewise, like, yeah, this is, okay, now I'm gonna go ahead and be give him the benefit of the doubt here, because I am playing the GOG version, and who knows what's been changed in it, but I don't think they would have changed this. I think this is how it looked originally, and so yeah, this is just bad. Like, this is your introduction to the game itself, right? You land in this room that looks like, 2 steps removed from a gray box. You've got to, like, jump over a bunch of weird, uneven objects, and then you've got this, just like, that's a gib texture is what that is. That's just like when you kill somebody in multiplayer, this just sort of, like, pops off and goes flying, right? And they've just imported that and then glued it to this view weapon model. Oh, I was going to set the now playing. So, okay. There's a number of things that I have not done that I could have done. The problem is I can't Alt-Tab out of this game for some godforsaken reason. So every time that I want to get out of the game, I have to hit Control-Alt-Delete, and then I think it breaks the capture when I do that. Yep, that broke the capture. So if I click back into it, yep, capture's broken now. So I don't know what this thing is doing, but I was actually going to go over and set the real now playing like half an hour ago, except that I couldn't get out of the damn... Yeah, you know what I'm saying. All right, so... Wait, what the fuck? Oh, I guess, yeah, that would be a problem, wouldn't it? Okay, let me just turn that off. Now that's also an interesting problem. Why is the text all the way over there? There, that'll do. That'll do, pig. Now, if only I could get... There we go. Okay, now I have to un and re, and then... Yeah. Okay, terrific. Glad we had this talk. I do not like the positioning of my weapon. Weapon. I gotta set up a soundboard one of these days. It's funny, you have easier access to the soundboard than I do. But yeah, I don't like the positioning of this weapon. It's way down here. Oh, the bathroom lights. What? So you could just do like... Hang on. So you could just do that? Because, like, yeah, I mean, I could add a button for that. I do sort of like the spooky lights. Oh, wow, you actually have to press F to open the door. I thought it was going to be like the first game where you just walk into it and it just happens. Alright. I'm hearing some monkey noises. We've picked up something. Don't worry about it. Oh, I have a HUD now. Oh, can I scale the HUD? I've just realized. I can't see shit, Captain. Oh, there's a display objectives checkbox.
300 megabytes.
Oh. Somebody's getting aliened over here.
My God, help me!
I didn't succeed in helping him. That's sort of like Prey 2006 vibes. Which is weird because I think the aliens are just killing everybody, not like gobbling them up or turning them into nutrient paste. So, man, does this game have a flashlight? It certainly feels like it should have a flashlight. Do those doors both go to the same place? Yes, they do. Whoa. Hang on. Let's hear that weapon sound again. Wow. Not a great one, if I'm honest. Let's blow up these canisters. Whoa. Okay, that was more exciting than I expected. Yeah, that guy probably sucked. Don't worry about it. Oh, interesting. Oh, the now playing command. Oh, because it's a chat command. It actually works. God, yeah. I guess there's not a whole... Yeah, you're right. This is all fixed shaders, isn't it? This is all just fixed function stuff. They're not even doing, like, the, Quake 3 animated textures. There was, like, the first... Is that... Hang on. I've never noticed this while playing this game before. Is one of the aliens doing Weekend at Bernie's with a corpse to try to entice me over there? Yeah, he is! Holy shit, game of the year! Oh, this gunplay isn't good. It's more like unplay. Do I have a grenade launcher? Well, I have something on... Ah, shit, that was loud!
Sir, up here! The camera! I'm watching you on the security network.
Is the system two-way? Can you hear me?
Don't bother talking back. The system's only one way. I won't hear you.
I forgot about that bit.
Boy, am I glad to see you. TCA, wow!
Hang on, is this game funny?
My distress call. I'm Danny Miller, level 1 technician.
I may have forgotten this. Maybe the game's funny.
I'm getting out on my own. Everyone I see on the security cameras is dead. I'm barricaded in a security office over in the generator building. You'll have to go through the collection plant to get here, though. The main route is blocked. Hold on, I'll open the hatches to the runoff basin. It's a short swim. There's a camera on the other side, so I'll see you when you come up.
Okay. Yeah, maybe the game isn't taking itself seriously. I'd be all for that.
Are we ever that green?
Alright, so I forgot that I have like an energy pistol, which I assume is... So I think the first Unreal gave you unlimited ammo for your pistol. Though an interesting thing about this is I don't seem to... Oh, it's not on button 1, it's on button 4. Also... Oh, no, okay, yeah, that's the dispersion pistol. So it has, quote-unquote, 8 rounds. But, it just slows down, I think, once you expend all those. Yeah, okay. And then, if it's anything like the first one, then we can charge it. But what's it doing over on button 4? Okay, that was ugly, but it felt kind of cool. Also, the sound effect was terrible. Let's hear that again. That's like 4 kilohertz. Wow. Let's see if this blows up if we hold on to it. The sound effect makes me think it's going to blow up. But it would have done it by now, right? Yeah, no, I think it's just loud. It's got to have blast damage, right? Well. No, apparently not. Huh. Well, fair enough. Well, anyway, so we apparently also have... Is this a rocket launcher? Rocket launcher. Oh, yeah. I think I remember this. That it's... Yeah. So you have the rocket launcher, and you got different types of rockets. So you can see the purple sticker on the back of the ammo there. That's the... that's basically the... high explosive, right? And then you can get other ones I think are like gas or fire or something like that. You're right.
300 megabytes.
Why are we 300-ing? But yeah, the sound effect was very Half-Life 1. You're absolutely correct. Oh, also, it's running at high frame rate, even though I told it to only run at 60 FPS. It doesn't actually limit internally, so the water wobbles too quickly. Oh, there we go. That was an interesting bug. Wait, is that because... Is this a... I was thinking it's because this was a ladder, but I don't think it is. Oh, it's gotta be, right? I can't get out. Wow, there's some weird business going on with the, Oh. Whoa. They got warbly water. The water warbles. I wonder if that has something to do with the, when you duck under the water, it applies the water fog effect above the water as well. Man. Games from the early 2000s .jpeg. Things got so much better after like 2004. God, look at that. How you can see just fine up here, and then as soon as you duck under, it fogs. But you can get into this in-between spot where both things are happening. Yeah, okay. And then also we just have a bunch of ammo down here for some reason. Oh, and a fully bleached skull. Oh, just a cartoon skull. Again, I don't want to get too critical of the graphical issues when it seems like they could be like a rasterizing issue, because I am running this on a card that was never meant to run on.
How's your suit pressure?
Fine. You ever heard the expression blood is thicker than water? Well, it's true.
I never understood what that joke was supposed to mean. However, I think you have unlimited underwater breathing air. I don't think you can drown in this one. So maybe that's meant to point that out. I don't know. The aliens making the like laughing hyena monkey sound is that's a choice, I'll tell you what. Tangible humans. Yeah, someone flushed that is what happened. That was the sewer, unfortunately.
Get away from the camera, you space monkey freaks! Leave it alone!
Well, the bouncing energy balls suck. Oh, hey, I get one. Maybe they don't suck. Anything I said probably wasn't true. I'd love a flashlight, let me tell you. Wow, this guy. What a character. Yeah, what does? Okay, does this thing recharge? Because it feels like it's going to recharge. No, we've got magazines, I guess. Or... Boy, I have never liked energy weapons, let me tell you. So wait, does this have infinite ammo? Because it sure feels like it has infinite ammo. Like you gotta reload it, but it seems to just always have one clip. Wow! Man, no, I prefer the weapon I started with. How much health do I have? Okay, they're not hitting me that hard. Boy, the sound design in this game could be better, let me tell you. Look, if I have a criticism so far, it's just that things are so loud and abrasive. Which is like, the same was true for Half-Life, but it worked better because the world was kind of loud and abrasive. You know what I mean? Maybe it was like a gummy skull, like a foam skull, and they flushed it and then it swelled up. Come on, I don't know. They're space science fiction toilets. Maybe they're very powerful.
Miller here. You're a mess. And blue is definitely not your color. These creatures showed up right after we pulled this alien thing up from the mine.
Okay, so it's Doom 3. All right.
Broke a drill bit on it too. I've got it here with me.
Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh, okay, I thought there might be a guy below me, but I was already on the ladder, and if I turn around, I'm sure I'll fall off, right? No? Okay. Sure, normal way to fight. Regular. No, this is fucking Half-Life shit. I'm not even sure Half-Life would have expected me to have that particular fight, to be honest.
Careful.
Also,
a lot of that stuff is unstable. A stray shot might set it off.
oh, I think I remember dying in this room a whole bunch of times. Come on. There we go. I don't like that sound. Was that the sound that it makes when they die from fire or something? Man, I don't know what causes particular sound effects in this game. They seem to happen when they feel like it. And sometimes they're very loud, and sometimes they happen many times. Oh, shit, really? They're flanking? Again, with the Doom 3, we're doing monster closets now. Shit! Oh, bad news. These aliens are not hot. They saw elites and they were just like, no, but what if we could make one that nobody wants to fuck?
Die, you monkey freaks!
Honestly, they haven't stopped moving long enough for me to find out whether they look like monkeys. I can only tell from the sound effects. As like a set piece battle, like a Devil May Cry locked doors, you know, fight these dudes battle. This one's not very good. Let me tell you. Yeah, this is the slowest character in the history of video games, isn't it? Somebody mentioned that earlier, and yeah, I gotta agree. Good lord. I think this is pre-autosave. Let me take a look. Yeah, this is, well, I don't know if I would say it's pre-autosave, particularly because Doom 3 came out the same year and it has autosaves. But it's pre-universal autosave. I'll say that much.
I think you got an easy ride from here on in.
Oh, shit. Boy, that's a really unsatisfying grenade launcher, I gotta say. They're using like the dispersion pistol sounds for the alien boomstick, which is also kind of... The way these guys move sucks, and man, I wonder if this game gets better. I'm thinking about the fact that I genuinely very much did play through this entire game when it was new. And wondering if I was just like that bored or just really wanted it to be good, because I'm not saying that it's that bad. I'm saying that like I'm surprised that I stuck to this as a kid. Like I can imagine finishing this now, though I probably won't. Certainly not today. This is not going to be like my Fear stream, okay? But well, actually, you know what? I have a yeah, autosaves only exist to happen at unfortunate moments. Right. Yeah, God, Red Faction... I don't know that I've ever even played Red Faction 2, honestly. There was a moment... So, in my opinion, autosaves have gotten a lot better, but in the early days, there were a number of games which managed to autosave in an unwinnable situation. Like when I had, 3 health, and then there was no way, like, I was just soft locked. Like, the game was over because I didn't have a quick save.
I thought I'd lost you. Next up is the drainage room. It's chock full of those creatures.
I don't think the multiplayer in this game is any good. I don't remember ever hearing of anybody doing it. And if something isn't so popular that you can't avoid knowing about it, then it's not worth doing. So, what's interesting is that this game... And again, this is not really unusual for the time, but this game has the hit scan hell problem of like... As soon as they see you, they are instantly firing, right? And they're firing a lot, and it's very, very loud. And so you're just, it's kind of hard to sort of get your bearings and actually like draw a bead on anybody because you're constantly dodging. Wait. What the fuck? I was in this pit and I couldn't get out of this pit. Oh, it's got mantling? The game has mantling? Wow, look at this. They've made this pit that's precisely the same width as the player. Yeah, there's like 1/10 of a unit of space. Wait, I'm sorry, are we supposed to... Hang on. Yeah, so are we supposed to take it that that thing contains 10 rounds of grenade ammo? Is that what we're being sold by the UI here? Huh. Additionally... Oh, sorry. Wait, hang on a second. Oh, I just parsed how the HUD works in the upper right. There's 2 separate dials, one for clips and one for ammo. So if I fire that, that's 4 rounds in the clip, and now if I reload, okay, now I have 8 ammo left.
Weapon.
Ah, that's like, yes, that's a normal way to illustrate it in theory. Okay, now I understand what's going on with this thing. It does have limited ammo. I just was only seeing the top row where it says clip because I thought that thing below... I didn't look at the bar below that. I thought that was like alt-fire ammo or something, or grenades, or I don't know. The thing above it shows 34 rounds, and I thought underneath that it said 1 clip. Ah. Alright, well anyway. The purple sticker does look like a pizza. Yes, I had the same thought. So the grenades are just they just explode on contact. That's the only option. You can't bounce them. Okay, I guess. A lot of decisions were made with this game.
Where is it?
Flying purple pizza stickers? Boy, that's a rough. That one didn't work.
Oh, right. The security door. Hold on, I'll open it.
Is this a defend mission? Okay, I thought it was going to take so long to open the door that I had to fight a whole bunch of guys.
None of the cameras work, so I can't see if anything's in there. Be careful, okay?
Is this like an airlock or an elevator? Oh, okay. Man, I want pizza. So the elevator break? Is that the joke? Or are we going to go down now? Oh, we're doing that bit. Who has their lighting circuits wired in such a way that they can be turned on and off sequentially like that? I should probably switch to something that doesn't have splash damage. Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, wait. Is there a hot alien? I think there is. Is that a Scourge? Because they're definitely... They're alright. Okay. That's a really annoying sound, let me tell you. I mean, I probably don't need to tell you. Oh, right, yeah, this fight. I remember this now. Is he gonna... Okay, yeah, so there's like, he's got... Oh my god!
Hey, Ida, does your guidebook list this as a vacation spot for stars?
Fucking leg bone!
I don't like this, John.
Sorry, this is such a thing with, particularly with like early 2000s games like this, where they just like, you know, they probably should have thought to make it impossible to gib an enemy as that's part of a set piece, right? but nobody like put the flag on him to prevent that. So that's what you get.
300 megabytes.
Oh. It took a really long time for people to figure out how to make games with like good feeling gunplay, and really honestly one of the first, in my opinion, honestly one of the first was Fear. I think the gunplay in Fear feels pretty good, but man,
Nothing happened, right? That's a relief. Guess I was worried for nothing.
Get it? It is, by the way, it's really funny to do a one-way dialogue bit in a game where your protagonist isn't silent. I think that that adds so much to it. Fuck off! Oh. Are there more? No? There's bullets. Weapon. Man. Think that's some grenades? No, assault rifle ammo. Boy, howdy. I'm smoking in the dark because it was requested. Here. There.
Weapon.
The exit is up ahead. I can't track you outside, but I'll pick you up again when you get close to the generator building. See you soon, sir.
I was sure I was going to have to blow these up to blow the door open, but let's do it anyway. Boy, the assault rifle sound effect, it's not very good. The thing is, what this really feels like more than anything is like they made a single-player campaign inside a game that was designed to be multiplayer. And so the all the assets are just for that purpose, you know? What the fuck is this alt fire? Oh, there's another one. Okay. Like, I dig it. It's very powerful. It helps me win the game. But, like, what is it supposed to be? Because I don't seem to have a separate ammo counter for it, I don't think. Let's just Skyrim horse our way up here, because this feels like a place where there'll be bonus ammo, but I've got this feeling there won't be. Nope. Nope. No, it's just... Yeah. Did you know our engine supports terrain? Wild. Do we suppose if we go down into this that we're going to... Oh, hey, how about that? Of course there's ammo down here. Like, this right here is, like, one of the last gasps of arcade-style first-person shooter design. Yeah, no, none of the Unreal guns are any good. They're all bad. They're all terrible. With the exception of the flak cannon, which is stupid, but at least it's fun, you know? Oh, and I'm sorry, the shock rifle is good. The one in the original game was kind of mids, but the one in UT is just one of the weapons of all time. Jesus, this guy sucks. There. Oh, he's blue. Oh, I absorbed his shield energy. I ate that guy's soul. All right, I need to hit the head. I'll be right back. They did put the double tap dodge in here, but for some reason it's not triggering. All right, I'll be right back.
300 megabytes.
Weapon.
300
Where is
megabytes.
it?
Don't do that. Don't.
Yeah!
Where is it?
I live again.
Goodbye.
Okay. Right, yeah, exactly. Like Unreal Tournament in particular had this idea of like, oh yeah, what if we had non-conventional weapons? Then you play with them and you're like, oh, turns out there's a reason that we were using the conventional ones and everything. It's because they're good. Imagine if they were good. Wild. This game very much is doing the same thing where, sorry, I think I can just, oh, no, he's dodging now. This is funny. This is video games to me. This is like real video game combat excitement. I'm gonna take your aura. Let's see. What do I think about the weapons in Turok? Nope. I don't have clear enough memories of them, I'm afraid. Yeah, can't help you there. I'm trying to remember if these guys had primarily, like, those are what, like rockets? I guess they're like sort of energy bolts of some kind. I think that's what they had in the first game, right? I was hoping that'd be a one-hitter quitter. Oh, but it wasn't too bad. Good enough. Seriously though, can I have a flashlight? Like, it's dark in here. I'm trying to decide if I think that's literally the dispersion pistol noise from the first game, or just like another generic shitty pistol sound effect. I think it literally is just the same file they used for the original game. Wait, is there ammo under this guy, or is that some heads? That's some skulls. I love the idea of these skulls being here because it's like it's really hard to strip a skull of all of its meat in a short time period. Short of like I guess like acid would do it probably, but like it'd be really inconvenient to do this just like when you're slaughtering some people, for the hell of it, right? Also, what do we think these big curly things are?
I'm right around the corner. Be right out.
No, it's not safe. I haven't cleared the area yet.
Okay, so the joke is we never meet this guy because he gets killed, right?
Damn kid's gonna get himself killed.
No! No! Leave me alone! Stay away!
Oh, great lip sync there.
Get back!
Obstruction detected. Emergency shutdown in 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, like, okay, so
50 tons of literal shit.
Pull out.
Negative.
Your job's done. Fighting Scar isn't in the mission profile.
That kid just died to keep the artifact from the Scar.
You know...
You think I'm gonna just walk away? Get me down there.
Don't do that. Forget it.
I'm going, whether you help me or not.
Okay.
Damn.
These are supposed to be here, right?
Power up the generator.
These aren't a bug, right?
Because if they don't, I will.
Because I'm suddenly wondering, is this a bug? Is this geometry supposed to be here? Like, the textures look reasonable, but they don't seem like they should terminate where they do, and they don't seem to mean anything.
Bye.
So, it's weird because of the super high-res textures, right? That feels like it if it were a bug, you'd think they'd be stretched to hell. Yeah, well, I mean, if there was just like a single, because it's sort of creeping me out, and I kind of want to have an answer. Okay, so even in old videos in the game, they are there. Okay, are cheat codes on? No, I guess not. What are these things supposed to be if they're actually supposed to be here? They don't seem to make any diegetic sense. Though I will admit, they do both stop at the same point, so at least there's that. But yeah, like I have a huge phobia of bugged graphics, and so I kind of actually need to know if the game is freaking out. Just gonna kind of do this for a while and hope I hit him. I think he's dead. Yeah, they look like they're just sort of floating on that end and not like attached to anything, right? Once again, I would absolutely love to have a flashlight, right? It also seems weird that there'd be, Can I turn up the brightness? That'd be great. I think it's under... Nothing there. That's not going to work. Yeah, the gamma adjustments is always made at the driver level, and I have not seen that actually implemented correctly ever. Like, I think it might have worked back in... I think it might have worked at one point in the distant past, but has not worked for a very long time. God, see, the fact that those both land here makes me think they've got to be there on purpose. But God, what do they mean? They make me so fucking uncomfortable. Okay, so how do I get down there? I gotta go through this thing, right? But I was going to say earlier that, yeah, so I remember when Unreal Tournament 2003 came out, there was a lot of hay made in their ability to make, like, very complex curved surfaces with accurate collision. That was a huge thing. Like, the map that was in the demo, for instance, was just absolutely, like, it was totally made out of these complex, like, NURB surfaces that admittedly had not been possible in games before. This feels like underwhelming compared to that, though. Like, if they were using this as a demonstration of that technology, they would have, you know, they would have done something more impressive. Those don't look too staggering to me. he popped him like a catch-up packet. I love these games. Oh, is he gonna break it or no? Okay. Wait. Oh, right. Yeah, the shadows don't get clipped by the walls correctly because of course they don't. These early, you know, quote unquote cinematic 3D games where every single time you approach an event like this, it's always behind a door that conveniently has a burned out control panel. Like, you do it one time, whatever. You do it six times, it starts to get pretty silly. Ow. Well, I would fight you if I knew how to get out of here. There we go. Oh, hold on a second. Is this the flak cannon? Oh, that's what's going on. That's what that alt fire is. It doesn't make any sense, but now I understand what the significance of it is. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing, is like Quake, I don't think that the ability to do those complex curved objects was necessarily unique to the engine, but it was definitely, like, it must have been a lot easier, because, yeah, like I said, they were riding it pretty hard. Is there a third one? I think so. I think I'm hearing...
Main terminal online.
I'm hearing dudes. I feel like I'm hearing dudes walk around.
Detected in generator. Analyzing. Alien life form detected in generator.
Okay.
To terminate shutdown and restart generator, press override button. Startup sequence engaged. Retracting shield. Generator.
Oh, I see.
If you're going down there, be careful. I decrypted a SCAR intercept that says they want that thing pretty bad.
Again, we love the video game conceit that, like, the safety door, like the maintenance catwalk closes when the thing is off, you know, like the time when you might want to get down there and do something with it, and then opens when it's on, the time when you should be prevented from falling in. Well, I gotta say, these enemies suck, but they suck less than the Scourge, who just, like, is constantly shielding. I realize there's got to be some cadence to find those guys. I just don't want to find it. It doesn't look like very much fun. But yeah, I think the basic principle with the curved surfaces feature is just that up through the, you know, Quake 2 and Quake 3 era of engines, all the collision was done based on brushwork. So it basically, you know, big flat CSG surfaces. But then once you get to this era, they can do collision based on complex volumes, just like you know, infinitely complex collision meshes. So I think that's what's going on there. Do I just jump in? Oh, there's no way these are supposed to be here, right? They can't be. There's just nothing on the end there. Hang on, I gotta look up a video of this. I gotta convince myself, because this has gotta be a bug. What are those there for? You know, let's see. Unreal 2 gameplay before 2010. Gameplay. Many scenes. That's only 8 minutes long. That's not gonna have what I'm looking for. Well, here, let's check. Yeah, no, this goes like way forward in the game immediately. Because this is like creeping me out. I could believe that being like a weird entity, like, basically if the, old walkthroughs of the first level. Okay, yeah, that would be a way to do it. Here, let me see. Unreal 2, walkthrough. God, does somebody have... Didn't this come out for the Xbox? Like, I think the first one? Yes, it did. And here's somebody doing a long play of it on the Xbox. Well, that'll answer my question for sure. Alright, here, let me skip a few minutes in here. Wow, they played this game much faster than I did. I skipped like 6 minutes in, and I think they're already on the second mission. Or... Oh, no, that's the training. They're doing the frickin' training. Okay. Okay, here we go. Oh. There we go, okay. Oh yeah, there they are. What the hell are those things supposed to be? They're just like these great, big, enormous frickin' tendrils. And yeah, this is on the Xbox, so there's no question. I mean, it's probably an emulation, but still, like, they're like not even textured correctly on the end. Well, I mean, as long as they aren't bugged, you know, that's I'll take it. But how do we get down here? See, look at this. It just lands in a random spot. That can't be right. I'm never going to stop thinking about this. So, do we just jump onto the center rotate? Because, like, I don't think I can run. Hang on, let me check. Is there a sprint button that I haven't found yet? Jump. Hold to mantle. Nope. Okay. There's no way I can make that. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, well, I guess insofar as the game has falling damage, it's only notional. Did I take damage from that? I don't think so. Is the strat here to just jump onto one of those arms? Like, can I just tank that? Here, let's give it a shot.
Don't do that.
Wah! No, it's fine. We're fine here. You've got to be kidding me. Was that the intended play? All right, sure, video games. I don't care anymore. I did it! Are there enemies now? There must be enemies now. I saw a shadow. Oh, big. Oh, okay. This dude's firing lens flares at me. For a moment, I thought that was enough to do him in. Oh, only took a little bit more, though.
I got the artifact, whatever it is. Looks alien and really old.
I called HQ and they went ape. A speed ship of Marines is on the way to collect it. Get to the surface and hunker down till they get there.
God, I think this was one of like 12 Halo killers.